Okay, I hope my presentation is visible to everyone. So today we would be looking at the new feature that we have released, which will gonna give glimpse of our different business entities. So let's look at in detail what exactly all this covers. So first we would be starting with the feeds that are available on lead and deal. So with this feeds feature, we would be able to see what all activities are performed on our business entity, that is lead or deal. So in terms of creation or any field or that was updated by a user. So we will get to know what all changes are done here. Followed that, we would be seeing the updated dashboard. So now we can also include our company as well as meeting entity reports on our dashboard. And then we would be ending up our webinar with the documentation. So as of now, the documents are available on each of the entity, that is lead, deal, contact, and company. So you can store different documents related to your entities. So let's see all this in our Kylas CRM. So I would be sharing my screen and looking at each of this functionality and how it exactly looks like. Okay, so now I have shared my screen. Hope it is visible to everyone. Okay, so the first point that we have is history of previous activities of leads. So we call it feeds that is available on each of your leads. Okay, let's see how it exactly looks like. So when I log into Kylas CRM, this is the first screen that I would be seeing. So this is a default dashboard which can be customized based on your preference. So from this edit option, you can actually edit the dashboard. Okay, moving or sticking to our topic now, leads. So I'm on leads listing page, which I have accessed from this left column menu bar. So here I'm going to a specific lead, and then on the left, on the right side section. So so this is the productivity section that you are seeing, and on the second icon, this is the activity feed where you can actually see all the changes that has been made. Okay, so let's see. So currently here we have only two feeds. That the first one is when the lead got created. So here we can see this timestamp, and the second is when this got assigned to this particular user. So what we will do, we will just create or just update the last name of this particular lead and save. So when I save and let's click on the feeds, so we will see that the feeds has been shown up here, that the QA Arjun Kharat updated the last name. So if you remember, we have updated the last name of this particular lead to Shine, last name of the lead from 9 to this. So this feed is giving you information of what lead has been updated, what particular feed has been updated, and what exactly the new value is here. Also, on the most right side, you will see a info icon over here, which will gonna give a glimpse of the updated by ID. So this is the user ID who made the updates on it, then updated by whether it was by user or by any automation. So even a workflow where you have set some automation which gonna update any of the fields, or let's say it gonna update the owner of this particular lead to someone else, then in that case also it will show up these changes and the updated via mode, whether it was web, mobile, or something else. So this is how the different actions or the changes that are performed on a lead will be reflected over here. And as we keep on updating, all these feeds or the activity log will be shown up here. So with this activity feed, you will exactly get to know what all changes are being done on your lead entity. Something similar, we also have this feature on the deal entity side as well. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So on the deal side, we also have this same feature available. So let's look at what exactly is available on the deal side as well. So let's open up a deal. Okay. And here what we would be doing is we'll be attaching a pipeline. Okay. So now I will select default deal pipeline and open stage and save. If I click again on the activity field, so here I will see that it has given me details of the recent changes that Arjun Kharat made following changes to deal. So what we did here is there are two things we did. The first is we have attached a pipeline, and the second is we have attached the pipeline stage of this particular pipeline. So both the events has been captured over here, and the activity feeds are showing the exact changes that we have that we did over here. Okay, now there are multiple instances where this changes can be performed by different users from the different platform. Okay, so right now what I did is I just updated this particular deal from my mobile application, and if I go back again here and then under the feed section, I can see that this changes is also reflecting, and under the info tool, I can see the updated via is showing as mobile. So in the earlier example, what we have seen, the updated via was shown as a web, since we were updating the or making changes via the web itself. So under this activity fields, what all is considered? So whatever changes that we are doing plus any reassignment. So the core updates such as created and updated, these events are already captured. Then also the reassignment, or if any changes that are that gonna done by the workflow automation are also gonna be captured over here. So let me change the owner of this to Joe Wick and save. And let's click on the feeds section again. So you can see lead has been assigned to Joe week. So with the help of this, we can actually track and understand the life cycle of our lead and deal as to what exactly happened with this particular lead and at what point of time. And even we can get the details of users who actually making changes on this. So this will help to make a decision whether we are correctly nurturing our leads or deals, or we need to take a different approach. So this is going to be very critical and important information when it comes to making decision of your nurturing process and understanding a life cycle of your lead and deal. So as of now, this activity feed or understanding of history we are currently having on lead and deal, these two entities, and soon we would be also launching this feature on our two other entities, that is contact and companies. So with this full-fledged, all the activities of your different business entities would be available for you. Okay, now moving next to our second topic, that is related to dashboard. So right now, if you can see, we have this many entities or sub entities available on dashboard, that is lead, deal, task, and call logs. Okay. Now what we have done is we have also make it available for our users so that you can get more glimpse of all the activities that are happening within your Kylas CRM, and these are specific to meeting entities and company entities. So how this can be done is, so to in order to do that, we need to be on our dashboard, on which we need to add this uh, report, and on this setting icon which is available next to create new dashboard. So you can also create multiple dashboard and view them based on your preferences. Okay, so what I did over here is clicked on this setting icon and edit. Now what I will do is, here I can see a plus icon, that is for add new dashlet. Okay, so here you can see these are divided into three steps. First, we need to select the type, which is smart list or group of smart lists, and then report. Then second would be configure dashlet, and third is the preview. So this is the very simple three-step of adding any kind of report or smart list to your dashboard. So I will select report. So as soon as I select report, I can see that the type of entity has been expanded, and now I can see company and meeting, both these entities available for selection. So let me select company and click on next. So now I'm seeing the type over here. Now I have selected the type as report. So I'm seeing all the reports that are associated for the company entities. So out of this, I can select the reports that I want to add to my dashboard. So I will select a report that is companies by business type. So what here I'm doing is, when I log in, I can get a glimpse of the company data by the business types. So what all companies we are having repo with, and what is their type. So let's click on next, which gonna give me a preview of how it will look like on dashboard when we add it. So I'm okay with it and click on add button. Now, as soon as I add, I can see that the company's report has been added to dashboard. I can also add another one. So let me select report. I will add a company report. Now this time we will add company by size and click on add. So now this is available as well. So let me save this dashboard and I will collapse the other dashboard reports. So here I can see that the company report for the business type as well as the company by size has been added to my dashboard. So with the help of this, I can actually get a quick glimpse of what all companies currently I have within my system and what are their business types along with the size of each of these companies. So here, this particular report range is from the 1st of Jan 2022 to 31st of December 2022, which I can actually change by clicking on this particular report, which gonna redirect me to this particular report. And here I can actually select the date range, or even I can customize the date range based on my preference as well. So similar to that, we can also add reports for the meeting entity as well. So let me show you one example of it as well. So we can have a full-fledged dashboard. So I'm selecting meeting, and now, so this is the similar process is I will select the dashlet type. So I have selected type as a report. Then I have selected my entity type, that is meeting, and clicked on next. Now I would be selecting a one report. Okay, let's select total number of meeting by status and click on add. So now I can see this particular section. Let's add one more report meeting. Let's click on next, and this time we'll have total number of meetings scheduled by the organizer. Okay, and add. Let's save this. Let me collapse the other entities data so that we will get a clear picture. So here now I can see the meeting entity related data on my dashboard. So here what I am seeing is total number of meeting with their status. So I can give a particular range to this particular report. I can see it for today or even last week or the next week. So I can, plan the activities for day to day or even for a week, that how many meetings are scheduled in this particular week, how many are conducted so far, how many are cancelled, and how many were missed. So I can get a glimpse and plan my day or week ahead of all these meetings. Similar to that, I can also watch how many meetings are each of my team member is scheduling within a day or week or even a month, or even I can give a custom date range. So this is gonna give you a productivity detail of each of your employee, also how the outcome is getting against each of this meeting. Okay, so that was about the point number 2, that is updated reports and records of all your business entities on the dashboard. So similar to that, we have leads, then deals, tasks, call logs already available on our dashboard. And now we have companies and meetings, which can be customized based on your preference. Okay. Now moving to our next topic, that is document feature on all business entities. So since we deal with very huge audience in the lead particular section, and also we receive different requirement, so it becomes little bit difficult to manage all this information, or even when we want to verify or do a KYC of our leads, whether we are actually interacting with a real person or what. So for that purpose, and also not limited to this only, but to a great extent, we have also introduced the document section on each of entity, that is lead, deal, contact, and companies. So here what we can do is simply go to your lead listing page, and on the same section where we saw feeds, we have documents available at the bottom. So this folder icon that you can see is for the document section. So I can select upload. Okay. So here we have two buttons. One is to filter your documents. So document can be filtered by size, or you can look for the document by a name, or you can also search by their format. And here you can see we have very huge list of documents that are supported and can be searched by the type as well. Okay, now let's look at how a document can be uploaded. So I'm going to a deal. Now under deal, it may happen that the client has requested this particular product or these services, and both of you have been negotiating with each other. So all these terms and condition, whatever the discussion that has been done, can be documented and stored into, or stored with the your particular deal. So what I'm doing here is click upload button that is available on top right corner here. Then I will click on browse file and select a PDF document, upload one file, and done. This is how it is, very simple and quick to upload your document. Now this document is uploaded. When you hover over this particular document, you will get an detail of this document name along with its size, who uploaded and when. Upon right click, you can also download this document or delete. Then the filter that we just saw, we can filter this document by the size, name, or format. So I can select, or I can have contain PHK and apply. Okay, so something similar we can also add on our contact. Here we can also add document. Okay, and similar to that, we also have on the companies, where you can actually keep your legal terms and other related documents specific to your each of companies, which would be helpful to all of your employees or the colleagues who, or when they would be interacting with this company or the point of contact for this company. And if they need to go back and look at any details related to company, they can find at a one central place. So this was all about the documentation on different business entities, that is lead, deal, contact, and companies. Okay. Okay, so let's have a quick recap of what we have seen today. So starting, we saw the activity fields, that is in very layman terms, we can say history of all your previous activities that are done by you or any of your team member that can be found on lead or deals detail page. Then we have also seen the enhanced dashboard and how we can, add the company and meeting reports to your dashboard to get a quick glimpse of what all happening with your companies and meeting. Then we have also seen the last point, but not the least, is document feature on lead, deal, contact, and companies that can be correlated with your business needs when it comes to storing any kind of documents related to these business entities. Okay, thank you again everyone for attending webinar. We would be connecting again in our next webinar. Stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you. Bye bye.